My name is Aneta Pazik-Aybar. I'm the head of the Open Science team at the National Science Center Poland, which is a government agency and a research funding organization. At NCN, I lead the open science agenda, namely the open access, research data management, and EOSC-related activities. From 2021, I have been engaged in coordinating and contributing to the activities related to the EOSC partnership. From 2021, I have been the representative of behalf of NCN as a mandate organization to EOSC Association, and I also support our Ministry of Science on the EOSC steering board. And starting from 2021, I am pleased to be the coordinator of the Polish national node, Polish candidate node in the EOSC Federation. EOSC Polish node is a national candidate node to the EOSC Federation build-up phase. It brings together the institutions, 5 institutions from Poland, namely the National Science Center Poland, which I represent, Cyfronet, Gdańsk University of Technology, University of Warsaw, and the Institute of Oceanology of Polish Academy of Sciences. So our main objective, tangible objective, is to create a space where researchers from Poland and researchers from Europe can find data, services, tools that can be reused. But our aim goes further. So not only we want to provide a space for findability and accessibility of data and services, but also to ensure that there is an ecosystem, European ecosystem for reusing the data and other types of resources. Our key objective is to ensure that we can provide EOSC Poland portal as a gateway to the resources, European resources, and also to provide the access to the Polish resources to the European researchers. And when it comes to the scientific ambition, it's quite straightforward. Basically, we want to contribute to the acceleration of the innovative, high-quality research by providing a seamless, user-friendly environment where researchers can collaborate across borders and across disciplines. As I already mentioned, our tangible goal is to create a space where the researchers, they can find, access the data, but they can also carry out the research projects in broader collaboration with the teams, researchers from across Europe and across the disciplines. From the time being, we are now moving from the testing to production. We are developing our national entry point, EOSC-PL portal. We are testing the federated AAI, and we have also begun integrating the national repositories to our EOSC-PL portal, alongside with the national data services. So what are our plans for the next, what are our plans? Basically, we are going to focus in the near future on developing the federating capabilities, on collaborating strongly with our national communities as well, in order to integrate more resources into our platform. We are also working with the community in order to support to promote the fair and open science principles. EOSC Poland is definitely going to support open science principles by embedding them into the everyday research practice. So how this is going to happen? Our approach is that we can support the open science principles in threefold way. So on the one hand, by embedding the FAIR principles as a normative base for our portal. Secondly, we have adopted a kind of holistic approach to open science. So instead of fragmentating open science into open access to publications, open software, or open data, we prefer to see it more like a workflows, some type of workflow that can span the whole project's life cycle, from planning, data capturing to analysis, sharing, and reusing the data. And thirdly, we also want to support the open science practices by providing high quality trainings with using different types of formats to make sure that the open science knowledge and competences can grow.